You got a wife, right?
I do.
Have you bought an expensive purse for this woman?
Yes.
Does she wear that purse every day?
When she goes out, yes.
But that purse ride the bench some days, right?
Some days, yes.
Why we can't do that with Zeke, bro? Come on now. That purse
But
don't match
okay,
with that
okay,
purse don't match with every outfit. So,
okay.
hey, sometimes you gotta
So
move.
So I like that analogy. I like where you were going with it. But if my wife gets tired of said purse and she puts it on Facebook Marketplace or wherever, nobody's gonna know the wear and tear or whatever happened with the purse. It look as good as possible, get as much money as she can. We can see Zeke the purse. We can see him. And if the Cowboys say sit him on the bench, he's making $90 million over the lifetime of the contract. If you're a other team GM, Cowboys calling you about Zeke, you're gonna be like, well, what's wrong with him? I'm gonna wait till you cut his ass and then I'm gonna sign him for cheap.
I have a rebuttal. Welcome back to the On the Go podcast, man. Chris couldn't be here tonight, but I got Ezra and Tyler in the building. What's going on, guys?
What's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's good? How y'all boys' day was?
What's going on, guys? As you see, I got my boy Lou with me too. You
Lou
want
in
to
the
say hi?
building.
No?
Lou, no will.
Okay.
What's good? How was y'all
Yeah,
boys' day?
man, it was pretty good, bro. Can't complain, man. Can't complain. Can't complain. Things is looking up. How about you, E?
It was pretty good, man. You know, the normal office stuff that gets on your nerves, vague emails, all that good stuff. But, we're here to talk about other stuff. So I ain't going to get too much into that.
Gotta respect it. Gotta respect it. Well, I made a comment about 2 weeks ago. If you don't know, I'm a very, very avid Panthers fan. Loyal to a fault. Comment I made a couple weeks ago was we just need to blow it all up. We need to just trade McCaffrey for what draft capital we can get and just start over. It's been a long road since 2015. It's been some real sad nights, some low nights, some low seasons, and we got a USFL quarterback starting next week, or XFL quarterback starting next week. So it's kind of rough, and then Baker comes in and he can't cook, which is a problem. How are you a baker and you can't cook? But needless to say, Matt Rhule is gone. I don't care that he's going to be making $834,000 every week for the next, well, every month for the next however many months, like 40 months or something. I don't give a damn. He is out of town, bro. He is gone, right? And I don't want to make this soliloquy too long, but I just want to bask in the ambiance of a restart. You understand? I just want y'all to know that we back, baby. Woo! We back, baby. We getting a fresh start. McCaffrey's going to the Bills. I don't care, bro. We can trade everybody but DJ Moore. Everybody can go but DJ Moore. The whole defense. Well, I'll take that back. JC Horn got to stay, and I got to keep my other corner Jackson. But those three players, those three, off limits. Everybody else, you haul them boys, man. You haul every single last one of them, and we coming back with a vengeance. Coming back with a vengeance, baby. Let's go.
All right. So, couple things, my boy. First of all, if y'all weren't playing the Rams Sunday, I would say your quarterback might have a good game and go off because he is nice. He nice. But the fact y'all playing the Rams this weekend, I'm sorry, Aaron Donald gonna mess over that boy, and the rest of their defense will too. Second, hey, the DC was gone too, so we gotta show love to the DC being out the building too, along with Matt Rhule. Hey, make sure the offensive coordinator next, cause y'all offense ain't shit either.
Hey, he got to
I don't know
go.
how the fuck y'all beat us. I don't know how y'all beat us, but hey, like you said, blow the whole shit up and send McCaffrey to NOLA, baby. That's all I gotta say.
I said to
Oh, I'm
Buffalo.
sorry.
I said to Buffalo.
I wasn't supposed
No,
to say
no,
who.
Tyler was
Oh,
pivoting.
you want to have no part of him.
Buffalo. I don't want no smoke. I just want my draft picks. I don't want no smoke.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
and
you
need
know,
I
hey,
need
a
I
brother
add?
can wish.
I
I'm just trying to
know
have a dynamic.
I know we got Matt Corral. You understand? He was hurt, got a Lisfranc injury out the whole season. So they may, decide that they want to try to run with him. And I'm okay with that. I just wanted a fresh slate. If Matt Corral don't work out, screw it. We'll get the first round draft pick next season. I don't care. We're fine. We're gonna be fine. Things are looking up. The grass is green. We get a fresh start. And Sean Payton, holla at your boy. How Stephen A say that? Holla at your boy. Let's go.
Well,
Negative,
he's gonna cost.
Negative.
He's gonna cost.
Well, we're gonna have the cap space. We ain't got no players.
Sean Payton can go to Carolina. I could care less if he goes to Carolina. Just send the draft picks accordingly via FedEx. And we good. What you mean
no? No. Sean Payton needs to stay his ass far away from anything dealing with the Saints. And we hell no. Hell no. I do not want no part of him twice a year. Hell no. I see what he did for us. You think I want him to go do that with somebody else? Hell no.
If we get 2 first round draft picks.
No, hell no. I don't want them draft picks. We get draft picks for other niggas. If Sean Payton go to Carolina,
hold on, Tyler. I don't want you to waste all your energy on this. He's not going to Carolina, so you ain't even gotta worry about that. So it's okay. I don't want you to
turn into Big Perk real quick.
Yeah, I don't want him to have an aneurysm on the mic. He ain't going to Carolina. Okay, if anything, he's probably going to the Chargers because the way that coaching staff is over there.
West Coast, man. We play the Chargers once every 4 or 5 years. Go to the AFC.
Yeah,
I'll be a Chargers fan if he goes to the Chargers.
But before
not in the division.
But before we grab the lawnscaping crew and start planting fresh flowers and cutting the grass green, that was a bad hire in the first place.
I agree.
Nobody had Matt Rhule on their radar. Nobody was saying, wow, he's next in line. If anything, people were talking about, Lincoln Riley, obviously Urban Meyer, who ended up getting the job.
Let's be fair.
That would have been a bad idea.
Let's be fair. Matt Rhule was a better hire than Cliff Kingsbury.
Not really, because Arizona's made the playoffs.
Really. No, sir. No.
Right.
I'm talking. If we bring in a reputation, I mean, look, Matt Rhule had Baylor. Damn near had an undefeated season.
No.
Cliff Kingsbury had lost 2 jobs and never had a double-digit win season.
But he's been more successful in the NFL than Matt Rhule. Now, I agree with you. I agree with you. Cliff Kingsbury he has no business being the NFL
I'm saying before the NFL product was displayed on
that's what I'm saying. If you can't win at Texas Tech or wherever the hell you was before, if you can't be successful there, you have no business going to Alabama, let alone an NFL team. So I think that's going to rear its ugly head eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But Matt Rhule, for what he did in college, was significant. Every program he went to, he turned it around.
Yep.
But like Sean Payton said on Fox the other day, that is a different task in the NFL. You got different schemes. Everything's moving faster. There's a different way to build a program in college than it is to build an NFL program.
Right.
And you're still dealing with grown men in the NFL. You're not dealing with teenagers in college. Well, not teenagers, young adults in college. You got vets on the team that's been there 10 plus years and they like it, they like doing things one way. You can't just come in and change stuff like that, even though you are the head coach. So that might be why it didn't work out in the NFL for Nick Saban. That might be why it never worked out for Urban Meyer or any of these, college coaches who move up to the NFL, especially when they go to head coaches. Now, you go in and be a coordinator or something like that. That's obviously different.
It ain't even about that. Those 3 coaches you just named suck, at coaching grown ass men. They can control
That
college
too.
students that got scholarships that they could kick off the team and lose that scholarship. What the hell you gonna tell a grown ass man that's a millionaire just like you?
You
Cut him.
can't tell him nothing.
As long as he don't pull no AB shit, another team gonna pick him up. Cut him. Trade him. He don't
You
give a
can't-
damn.
you can't-
His money's still gonna
You
hit.
don't.
So
It
I
will
think
every
coaches
2 weeks.
that's like control freaks feel like they gotta control everything. I think those coaches have a harder time in the NFL. It's just Belichick's so successful because he had the backing of the owner and he literally had the greatest quarterback ever. So,
But if you think about it, the college to NFL experiment, for the most part, has not worked out. Pete Carroll's probably the only guy that's been like truly successful as a college coach and an NFL coach.
he did have the greatest defense of all time
Yes.
and beast
Yes.
mode.
And what he's doing right now with the Seahawks needs to be.
That is true. He should be up
looked at.
for Coach of the Year candidacy.
But my point is, I don't know who I was trying to look up who were like the candidates that applied for the job, like when
when they were on the
Matt
coaching
Rhule got
search?
when Matt Rhule got the job. I was just trying to see who he was up against to see where y'all,
Oh, I know one
might
coach
have
that
messed up.
was.
Well, y'all fucked up at.
I know one coach, Eric Bieniemy, who's still not a head coach.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
At this point,
I
you would
wanna
have to
say-
think Bieniemy's would have been better than Matt Rhule.
You know, there was a time where people thought Mike Tomlin was gonna leave the Steelers and go to the Panthers. The same year Ron Rivera left. But we parted ways.
Yeah, no offense to Carolina, but Mike Tomlin ain't leaving Pittsburgh unless they fire.
Hell no. Hell
Fuck
no.
no.
I didn't even
Yeah.
get excited about it. I knew it was false advertising.
Yeah, that must have just been some
Beat writer that
Mike
was
Tomlin
drunk.
had a conversation and was like, dreams in the metaverse, I would do that.
Bro.
That's probably where that came
The
from.
closest Mike Tomlin came to coming to North Carolina was when I saw him in the airport coming back from Punta Cana from my honeymoon. I saw
there
him
you
and his
go.
family in the airport in Charlotte, and that's the closest he's ever been to coming to Carolina as a coach. Shit, he was with his family.
So,
But yeah, it was just a bad hire. I still feel like I don't know if the roster needs to be blown up. I mean, yeah, if you can get some draft picks for Christian McCaffrey, yeah, sure, go for it. He's getting a crazy contract right now. He's 26. Sure, go ahead, ship him off. But like CJ Henderson, JC Horn, Brian Burns, all them guys not even in their prime yet. Like, might as well hold on to them.
Oh
Get a
shit, I
damn
forgot about Brian
quarterback.
Burns. We cannot trade Brian Burns. Not Spider-Man. We cannot trade him. My apologies, Brian.
Yeah, like there's some pieces there. Y'all just need a competent coach. If freaking Brian Daboll can come in with Daniel Jones and got the Giants at 4-1,
Facts.
Carolina
Right
could
now.
at least be,
Speaking of that,
2-2. Tyler, to be fair, we've been saying that since week one, and them they keep winning. I think they're just well coached. I don't think they're a great team, but they're just well coached.
they're not a great team, but that coach, he got something with him. That he got to have something. You don't
Hey.
just go 4-1 in the NFL.
yeah. Hey, but as we've all seen in the past, you could be hot at the beginning, but in the middle and towards the end, you could slowly spiral out of control.
I mean, they said the same
I'm not
thing
s-
about Sean Payton in 06.
I'm not saying that's gonna happen. I'm not saying that's gonna happen to the Giants, but I mean, just remember that everybody's having these. Oh, they're 4-1, or they doing this, they doing that.
I'm not saying it's
Dable's
real.
this, Brian Dable's that.
Yeah. We're
But-
not saying they're legit.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying
we're not
is,
saying that.
if he can come
But,
in with Daniel Jones and a bunch of junior college wide receivers and Saquon and be 4-1,
junior college,
he doing something right. He
Nah.
got the locker room doing something right.
Them high school receivers, my boy. Fuck junior college. Them high school receivers.
Hey, all right. So look, not the fact that we are on the Giants. Let's keep it real. This week they play the Ravens.
We making a pick? Oh, we making a pick, or are we?
We're making a pick,
Are
bro.
we-
We're
wait,
making a
no.
pick.
Ain't nobody on recorded space gonna pick the Giants on out
Hey,
of
bro.
us. We already know the answer to
Yeah.
that.
Fuck no.
But
we
the
already
thing
know
is,
that.
though, like,
I don't have to go on my brother tangent for that one, though. We already know.
Tyler's so black.
but let's be real though. Like, they just beat the Packers. Like,
Bro, we
how
talking
much
about
better
the
are the
Packers.
Ravens? How much better
Yeah,
are
that's
the
what I'm saying.
Ravens compared to the Packers?
Extremely better,
Right. The Packers
the-
got
bro.
college receivers.
bro.
At least the Ravens got NFL receivers.
And the Packers
Do they?
defenses. Yes,
we
they
just
do.
talked about this. We just talked about
Ezra,
this. Last
weren't you the one in the group chat talking about Duvernay is real? No, not Duvernay. That other wide receiver, Bateman.
Bateman's nice, but he hasn't played well.
Duvernay is cold. And then you got one. Then you got
Duvernay's
one of
been
the,
good this season. Let's be
and then
fair.
you got one of the top 3 tight ends in the league, and Mark Andrews.
Nobody's questioning Mark Andrews. Y'all know, y'all play fantasy football with me. He's on my every damn near team
All
I
right.
got. We know about Mark Andrews.
Okay, all right. So let me lay this out for you. All right. Quarterback aside. Last night we watched the Chiefs take on the Raiders. On the Chiefs side, they had Juju Smith-Schuster.
Correct.
Freaking what's the little fast ass dude? What's his name?
None of their receivers are good either.
Right, but they got the best tight end in the league, right?
Correct.
So what's the difference between what Lamar got and what Patrick got?
There is no difference. They're both.
Exactly.
They're not. Hold on.
Exactly.
They're not great cores. That's what I'm trying to get at.
I know. So, but
you just have a great quarterback that's making them look good.
But could one argue that either Bateman or Duvernay is better than Mecole Hardman?
You could argue that Bateman is better than Mecole Hardman, and I don't think you'll get a lot of people that'll say, "Oh, Hardman's better than Bateman."
What about
once you
Vandale
get
Scandal?
past, MVS is better than Duvernay.
Bro, ain't no way, bro.
I mean, let's be real, bro. You acting like Duvernay's like this superstar or something.
I'm just saying we got to put some respect on this dude. Bro, this dude had an explosion like in week 1 and week 2. I understand what week we in right now, but I'm saying the ability is there.
I need to see more of it. That's my point.
I respect it. Lamar got to stop overthrowing him, though. Lamar got to stop overthrowing him.
I will give you that.
Because Duvernay been wide open the last 3 weeks. Outrunning the coverage.
The point I was trying to make before we talked about all these terrible receivers. The Packers, Chiefs, Ravens, all their receivers are not good. We've already talked about this. They're either got a ton of potential and haven't showed it yet, or they're just not good. So
they got the
potential
receivers.
Potential Ravens, Bateman, former first round pick, he's got potential. He's hurt right now, so we got to see how that works out. Packers, you got Christian Watson, you got Romeo Doubs, draft picks. We got to figure that out.
Aaron Rodgers' fault.
We know what the Chiefs have. It's literally Patrick Mahomes just throw. His greatness is undeniable. He's just getting them open and doing what he got to do. So no arguments there. My point I was trying to make was, yes, the Ravens are better than the Packers. But if you look at the whole roster, offense and defense, they're kind of comparable. Like the Packers and the Ravens defense got talent all over the field.
Fair.
But both of them have not played well.
Fair.
So playing devil's advocate, my point was you could argue the Giants' test was last week beating the Packers.
Well,
you could argue that.
So,
but
all right.
Again, nobody on here is picking the Giants to beat the Ravens. I think it's fair to say we all would think the Ravens are going to win that game.
But when the Ravens beat the Giants, can we say that the Ravens are better than the Packers?
I mean, I think the Ravens are better than the Packers right now. If they played against each other, I would think the Ravens would win.
Right.
Cool beans.
I agree with that also.
I think we didn't beat that one dead.
Yeah, I mean, the people that listen to this show, bro, they're going to assume that Jimmy's a Devin Duvernay stan. This is like the second week in a row he's been mentioned.
Because I'm telling you, bro.
Jimmy is like gushing about him.
I'm telling you, bro, this dude, he got what it takes to make it. You know who he remind me of? This dude wasn't as fast as Duvernay, but the way he splashed on the scene remind me of Victor Cruz. Remember when Victor Cruz just came on the scene out of nowhere? We were
I
like,
could see
damn,
that.
okay.
That's a fair comparison.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at Duvernay because I see the potential. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and I mean he's elite speed,
he runs some damn good routes too, bro. He be most of the time he really be double covered if you watching it. They be double covering him. That's why Bateman.
Yeah, I mean Duvernay for me is just we'll have to wait and see type.
It's none of my business. It's none of my business. Nah, man. But so other than that great game between the Ravens and the Giants this week, dog, we're gonna keep it in the NFC. What is this? NFC East? The damn Cowboys playing the Eagles, bro. That's the Sunday night game.
Anybody on here picking the Cowboys?
I am not. Tyler, can you please go into your brother voice? Get your big perk on and tell us the truth.
Me.
Cooper Rush or the brother that's a Q dog.
Hey, bro. Hey. Look, the Eagles defense been nasty. I know the Cowboys defense been playing well too, but I don't know, man. The Eagles, they on this thing, bro, where I just don't see the Cowboys humbling them this weekend. And I'm saying that for a lot of reasons. One, Cooper Rush, he's Dallas's quarterback. Two, I don't fuck with Dallas, so I want them to lose every motherfucking game. And three, I mean, hey, bro, Jalen Hurts been balling, so I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Is this a statement game for Jalen Hurts?
100%.
I agree,
without a doubt.
It's also a must-win for the Eagles.
100% agree. 100%. Because it's not like the Cowboys have proven anything, right? They haven't won a title since '95, but they're always in front of the media. If they lose on Sunday night, the first thing folks is going to say is, oh, well, Cooper Rush, Dak's not back. But if Jalen Hurts loses, oh, man, are the Eagles legit? They lost to Cooper Rush. C.J. Stroud's going to look really good in the Eagles uniform. They're going to start all that crap again and just forget about the first, 5 games of the year. So this is a huge statement game for Jalen Hurts. For some reason, the Cowboys are back on damn primetime television. So just go ahead and prove to the world that they don't need to be on there 5-6 times a year.
Let me just add this. It's really a no-win for the Eagles, even though it's a must-win game. Because like you mentioned, if they lose, one of the narratives that's going to come out is, well, the Eagles might be a quarterback away. Just after people have been gushing about Jalen Hurts this season. But they're going to say, well, the Eagles might be a quarterback away. They win, all you're going to hear is, well, Dak didn't play. Even though people have been gushing about Cooper Rush the last 3-4 weeks. So, I mean, the Eagles are in a lose-lose situation right here, but it's a must-win game for their psyche moving forward. It's a must-win game for Jalen Hurts' respect in the league. And it's a must-win game for the plain fact that Philly deserves this, bro. They really do.
Can we give some credit to Mike McCarthy, though?
No, he don't coach defense.
No. Just overall, they really could be like 0-5 right now.
Fair. I got to give him the credit. You know why? Because he putting Pollard in the game. He giving Pollard touches. I know I traded you, Pollard, but everybody, even Stevie Wonder, could see that Zeke is washed.
Right.
That nigga, Zeke is that dish rag you throw away after you done washed them dishes for the last.
But you paying him $90 million, so it's like you don't want to have him sit the bench because then you can't. He's got a terrible contract. Well, hold on. He's got a terrible contract, and then you messing up his value to try to get something for him.
Okay, let me tell you something. Ed. Let me tell you something. E. You got a wife, right?
I do.
Have you bought an expensive purse for this woman?
Yes.
Does she wear that purse every day?
When she goes out, yes.
But that purse ride the bench some days, right?
Some days, yes.
Why we can't do that with Zeke, bro? Come on now. That purse don't match with that purse don't match with every outfit.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta move.
So I like that analogy. I like where you were going with it. But the thing is with the purse is, if my wife gets tired of said purse and she puts it on Facebook Marketplace or wherever, nobody's gonna know, the wear and tear or whatever happened with the purse.
Fair.
She's gonna make it look as good as possible and get as much money as she can. We can see Zeke the purse. We can see him. And if the Cowboys say we're gonna sit him on the bench, he's making $90 million over the lifetime of the contract. If you're an other team GM and the Cowboys calling you about Zeke, you're gonna be like, well, what's wrong with him? He's sitting on the bench. You're giving him all this money. Why would I give you anything for him? I'm gonna just wait till you cut his ass, and then I can, I'm gonna wait till you cut his ass, and then I'm gonna sign him for cheap.
I have a rebuttal.
I'm here. I'm here for the rebuttal.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. So your wife don't wear that purse every day, but when she wears an outfit that purse would go with, she gonna wear it, right?
Correct.
Because that purse gonna look good when she wear that outfit, and that outfit gonna look good when she rock that purse.
Right.
So Mike McCarthy need to start putting Zeke in a position to look good, to build up his trade value.
He is. He's putting them in on first and second down and letting them get 2-3 yards. And then he's giving it to Pollard on third down.
Hold up.
They need to do something, man. They need to give Zeke the ball in space.
If he want to make Zeke look good, let Pollard get you all the way to the 1 yard line and then hand it to Zeke for the touchdown. And then when you look at the stat, you go, wow, Zeke's got 12 touchdowns. But you don't realize that they're all at the 1 or 2 yard line. Like how the Jets did with Michael Carter this weekend. They let Breece Hall get all the way to the 1, and then they fucking handed off to Michael Carter like he's some power back.
I loved it. But what I'm saying
people,
is,
he only saying that people because Breece Hall is on his fantasy team. People, that's
right. But let me say this, bro. Like, just being real. It might not sound ideal, but they need to give Zeke the ball in space. He can't make those cuts and twitchy like he used to be with all these people around him. He don't have the same speed. They need to get him the ball in space a little more.
But how do you scheme it that way when I know if I see 21 on the field, like it's a run play?
Easy. Line up in shotgun, make his ass do a screen. Start running him some routes out of the backfield. It's not like people gonna really cover him.
It's kind of like the problem we had with Ingram and Kamara.
Mm-hmm.
Like before we started throwing Ingram the ball and like on screens and stuff like that, our playbook, you couldn't really stop it, but it was obvious what was happening. Oh, Mark Ingram's in, single back. It's a run play.
Right.
Kamara comes in. It could be a run. It could be a pass. We don't know. But then they figured out, okay, let's put them on the field together. I'm going to line up Kamara in the slot, put Ingram in the backfield, put them both in the backfield. Just do all these different combinations. So I think Mike McCarthy could probably do a better job of just kind of mixing it up. Zeke can catch the football. It's not hard to throw a swing pass out to a running back, right?
Right, exactly.
So
yeah,
I don't know. My thing is,
y'all got.
No, go ahead, Tyler.
Yeah, y'all got this all wrong. This ain't Mike McCarthy's fault. It's Kellen Mond's fault. He the OC. He need to be the one getting Zeke the ball. He knows Zeke value. He been watching Zeke for all these years. He played with Zeke. He should know by this point in time how to get Zeke the ball. Not always giving to him on a run play. Like y'all said, throw the ball out the backfield, angle routes, slant routes, line them up on the outside, do something. But that's the problem. It ain't Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy just got to be like, yeah, I like this. I don't like this. Give his input. That's Kellen Mond. That's all Kellen Mond. Kellen Mond out here trying to make Cooper Rush look good. That's all. That's what.
God.
I'll just playing on that. I'll just playing that. That was BS. But still,
is Cooper
really,
Rush a free agent after this year?
I believe so.
Yeah, and then all he's gonna do is re-sign with Dallas.
I was gonna ask though, like obviously we would think he would re-sign with Dallas, but like, do y'all think he's probably like low-key finessed himself into like a decent deal with another team and like might
No,
be like a bridge starter or
No.
something?
no, no, no,
No,
no.
not at all.
Cooper Rush.
Great backup. He just solidified himself as a good number 2.
And I'm not saying he's looked that good, but the NFL has this bad cycle of a backup plays well, they end up being a free agent, and somebody signs them to be the starter based on
And
4 or
then
5 games of,
and then they look like
play.
trash.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro.
Right.
People like Cooper, athletes like Cooper Rush are the stock market. Okay. They get this crazy run up. They get into these heights where they're not even supposed to be. They're not even valued at that point. Eventually, they come back to reality. They're Jeremy Lin. They're Jeremy Lin.
I was just about to say that. All these backup quarterbacks that come in 4 or 5 games, get their team to 4-1, 3-2, win, they win. They throw for 250 plus, couple touchdowns, no turnovers in no game. They look good. And that's exactly what you compare it to. Linsanity. After Linsanity happened,
That's it.
he was still in the NBA, but you never heard of him. Where are you
Nope.
playing at now? Oh, in China, right? I think it's in China. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think he's somewhere overseas. Yeah.
I think he's in China now. So yes, you could compare all these backup quarterbacks that come in, and it happens every year, every single season.
And that's why I brought it
Teddy
up.
Bridgewater.
But there you go. But I'm saying it happens every year. Mitchell Trubisky, back up in Buffalo. Oh man, he looked so great in Buffalo. He looked great in practice. He did this. He's really improved. He goes to Pittsburgh and he's the same old guy that we saw.
Exactly.
I think what it is these NFL teams, they see that and they think, man, he did that in such a short amount of time. He can come in and do that for us. He came in and he played great for 4 to 5 games. Because in the NFL they study everything, and they got people studying practice film, game film. They study you when you leave the facility. They always studying. If he could come and do this in that system with these guys around him, then he could come to us. Our system is just like theirs, but our talent around him is 5 times better. Oh yeah, he could come. Oh yeah, we got all that. Yeah, he could come in and win games for us. I think that's what it is. If they overlook that, if they stop looking to that point and realize like, hey, it was only 5 games or 6 games or however many games, do we really think that he could sustain that over the period of a season? I think that's where the NFL goes wrong for every team when they decide to go out and give these, backup starter quarterbacks these bags to have them come in and start for their team the next season.
Facts. Well,
I mean, Cooper Rush could start for Carolina right now, right?
All right, we got a minute left. No, but it all.
Hey, look, man. Hey, I know PJ Walker, Tyler guy, bro, but PJ Walker ain't it.
Nah, he ain't it, bro. It ain't it, bro. But in all seriousness, bro, we got.
He's that 1 or 2 good game person. I don't think he can sustain that a full season.
Yo, we got a minute left.
If you sign Cooper Rush right now and put him with Carolina,
we really about to end the show on Cooper Rush. Really?
He's by far the best quarterback on that roster.
Oh my
God.
right
now.
This is happening right now. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Oh my God.
I had to take it there, but I didn't realize it was going to be this long.
Yo, I enjoyed this episode. This is probably one of our best ones so far, bro. God damn. Tyler, I'm about to change your name to Big Perk, bro. You pulling some Big Perk moves, dog. I swear to God. Shit, man. Hey, look, bro. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
So, hey.
But this is the end of the show. We'll catch y'all in the next one. We out. Peace.
Peace.